Hey guys, I'm here to talk a little bit about Sonic Boom 2012 because I know I promised to I know I promised to have a live stream of the event going, but didn't happen because my phone died. Yay! So yeah, now I had to deal with trying to tweet and my phone dying, and I couldn't record anything, I couldn't stream anything, and I sincerely apologize for that. It was not a happy day as far as recording was concerned. It was a great night, it wasn't a happy day, but we did do a little bit of recording before we were able to get in, and but that still died like 30 minutes before the doors opened, so you know, stuff. Anyway, Sonic Boom 2012, what is there to say about it? Needless to say, it was a lot better than last year. There was definitely stuff to do, people to talk with, things were constantly going on. I think I was happy about is that there was seating everywhere. I mean, if you look in the right spots, you'll be able to find seating. And that's good, especially if you're downstairs and you're watching like the concert and there's standing room only at the concert stage area and your feet start hurting and it's like, I gotta find a chair, I gotta find a chair. I found a chair, so yay. I kind of sat there and kind of watched the rest of the events that were going on. Oh, the demo of Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed. That was awesome. It was a lot of fun. The controls actually adapt depending on what kind of vehicle you're driving at the time. So if you're like driving a car, it's like, you know, normal. If you're driving a boat, you can definitely feel where the boat's like sliding. You gotta keep control of the boat. And if you're in a plane or some kind of flying device, then the controls do invert, so it feels more natural when you're flying, almost like natural flying controls. So it was definitely awesome, and I can't wait for this game to come out. So also I like how they did with the free stuff that they gave out this year. Because last year you got inside and you kind of wandered over a table and kind of hope you picked out stuff that you got okay and hope you got everything. But if you went this year, then they actually bagged up everything and handed everything to you at the door before you went in. It's like, oh, everything's here. Awesome. Comic book! They were handing out free comic books, the Archie Sonic comic books, but, you know, that's fine, that's awesome. Get a chance to introduce people to the comics if they haven't read them before. You just get a random issue and you're like, what's going on here? Who is the Iron Queen? I want to know more about this lady. Okay, I want a subscription, please. And of course, that's like, you know, years ago, so, but still. You know, t-shirt was... it could have been better. I like last year's shirt better. This year it was just a gray shirt with just a Sonic logo on the front and then a very teeny weeny Sonic Boom logo on the back. And it's like, you couldn't have made it any bigger, Sega, please? And of course we got those little Sonic hats again this year. I got like 5 of these now. I mean, we got like 2 from pre-orders. 1 from last year and 2 from this year. So, you know, the Sonic hat things can probably kind of go away for a couple of years. Give us something new at the very least. So, I'm about ready to auction some of this crap off because we just got too many of these hats. I mean, I'm sure there's people overseas that probably would like to have one of these things, or someone in the States. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can offer it as a prize on Sonic Radio. Oh, please don't do the duck face. I just did the duck face. Don't do the duck face. No! So, oh, there was an awesome keychain. It's like a little keychain of a, Chow. I would get it right now, but I don't feel like getting up to do it. So, Y'all just have to check out my pictures on sonicradio.net and go under events and click on Sonic Boom 2012. You'll be able to see all that stuff on there. So, yeah, you'll be able to see pictures of the different stuff on there. So, oh, okay, moving on from the free stuff, we're going to talk about stuff. Food. Oh, food. Food was awesome. I love how they had this set up, because first of all, House of Blues, you go in there and it's like a 2-story building, and they got like different little room areas. It's like they got the little restaurant area, you go downstairs, you got all that, and it's like every little room you wander into, there's a buffet table no more than maybe 5 feet away from you, so you just walk up somewhere and get something to eat. And they had all sorts of food. They got pizza, they had meatball sliders, they had other yummy stuff, biscuits, more like rolls, and the desserts, cheesecake squares. Oh my goodness, those were the best cheesecake squares I have ever had in my life. They're awesome. Get the cheesecake squares but next time you go to House of Blues, if they offer them. Cheesecake. Okay, enough about the cheesecake. Let's, what else can we talk about? So, anyway, yeah, food, Sega, love it. Keep it for next year, please. Love it. Oh, concert. Crush 40 concert. Awesome. Sort of awesome. I kind of wish they would have, actual more live music. I mean, yeah, we got Johnny singing live, and we got June playing the guitar live, but everything else is like, it's backing soundtrack. Really. I realize that, there's only 2 of you guys, so that, that things can't be helped. But maybe next year, can we try to get some more people for a band? I mean, I'm pretty sure you can get some guest sit-ins that maybe, might know the music good enough to be able to play. I don't know. It's just a thought. Just a little thought for next year. Just, think about it, please. But other than that, music was really good for the most part. I mean, and then you got Crush 40. Yes, Crush 40 is awesome. Cash on the other hand, I wasn't too thrilled with John Paul singing. Alex was fine, but that's only because he was sitting behind and using the little auto tuner thing, or whatever. He was fine, but trying to listen to John Paul sing without it, I'm sitting there and I was literally cringing, every time he kind of sang off tune a little bit. I was like, why? I got through it, and I think the thing I noticed that stood out the most about the concert was when Cash started playing one of their signature songs, which was called "Party in Your Bedroom." And I noticed the crowd wasn't nearly as thrilled. I mean, the crowd was like really bouncing around before, and I mean, bobbing their heads and jumping and everything else. But the room wasn't nearly as lively when they started playing their particular song. And even one of my friends came up to me, and she's like, "Okay, were they singing about games or were they singing about sex?" And I'm like, I wish I knew. So maybe you guys can answer that for me in comments or stuff or whatever. So I would love to hear your opinions on it. So yeah, Crush 40, awesome. Cash on the other hand, they need some fine tuning before they go live again next year, if they do it again. I mean, I'm not saying don't invite them back, because they did do Sonic songs, and they were really good with their instrumental songs like Big Arms. Big Arms was awesome, and that was a great piece that they did. But other than that, I would say, yeah, might want to fine tune the concert before next year. So that's just my opinion, and I hope you guys are, if you know, if well, yeah, like Crush 40 or Cash Cash really gonna listen to this. They're not gonna get killed. I don't know. Maybe someone can say something somewhere. I don't know. Anywho, I'm getting a little off track here. So yeah, concert was okay. Could be better. Definitely wasn't bad. So the Q&A with Izuka and Steve Lysette. That was actually pretty good. I didn't see anything really wrong with that. The lady from IGN, Naomi Kyle, I got some more comments on her in just a moment, but this is more. I remember some of the questions that were asked that I committed to memory, and one of them was that people were asking for a Sonic Adventure 3, and Izuka's like, well, we will see maybe in the future. Who knows? So he knows it's out there. Sega knows it's out there. So, you know, just keep an eye in the next couple years. Who knows? Maybe we might see something as far as Sonic Adventure 3 is related. Who knows? Someone asked about Marina Raccoon. Is she coming back? And pretty much Izuka said there's no plans, so don't count on it. Someone else asked the question about how Silver and Eggman Nega and Blaze all fit in as far as, you know, when you play Sonic Rush and then you play Sonic 2006. And pretty much the answer was Silver and Eggman Nega are from the future, while Blaze is from an alternate dimension. Okay, I didn't think that Eggman Nega was from the future. I pretty much thought he was just alternate dimension material like Blaze was. I don't know. But as far as Sonic 2006 was concerned, they're pretty much, I guess, I want to say they're joking here, but at the same time, I don't even know at this point that they said, as far as 2006 was concerned, everybody pretty much got amnesia, so they don't know who was from what, so I don't know. I don't know. Stupid stuff. So, you know, that just makes Sonic 2006 more confusing than it already is. Why is Sonic Colors and Sonic Generations so short to play? And their reasoning was that they spend so much time putting details into the background and the level design that you know, they only do like so many levels with such high detail, and then it's like, you know, that's it. But they realize that this really needs to be fixed for their next game. So, and at this point, the crowd was cheering SA3, SA3, SA3. So, I think the crowd was pretty much driving that into their heads. Hey, if you want to do a longer game, make it SA3. Yes. Just don't make it Sonic 2006. Thank you. Just make it more like actual Sonic Adventure 2 style. So, then we had the Sonic cosplay contest. That was very interesting. There was a lot of neat costumes. And we pretty much looked at the costume like, this is gonna win, this is gonna win, this is gonna win. We actually picked out who's gonna win what in what order. And third place was an actual Baby Tails. And I'm like, there was a little Tails. There was a little kid that, I mean, probably about maybe not even 2, maybe, that was just dressed up as Tails. And Izuka and Lysette and Sonoe looked at the kid and they're like, okay, yeah, we love this. The kid gets third place. So yeah. Second place went to a Dr. Eggman, and Dr. Eggman was awesome because the fact that when he introduced himself, he actually introduced himself in Japanese, and he nailed the voice almost perfectly. I mean, it was like he pulled off the look, he pulled off the voice, he pulled off the attitude. there was no question about it. He got second place. First place went to Mecha Sonic, which was from Sonic 3. But I say Sonic 3, it's more like Sonic, is it Sonic 3, Sonic Knuckles? You know what I'm talking about. So, but let's put it this way, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. There, yes, I said it. Okay, I think it was Sonic 3 though. Okay, I'm getting off topic. Anyway, this kid won first place, and his costume looked amazing. He only speak Japanese. I mean, that's the only way he could introduce himself was in Japanese. So, I don't know. Kudos, I guess. So, yeah. We guessed them in the right order, and they pretty much got it. So, congratulations. You did it. Awesome costumes. Can't wait for next year. Can't wait for next year. Ooh, can't wait for next year. Oh, the trivia contest. Trivia contest. Trivia contest. Let's see here. Trivia contest, yes. It was 6 lucky fans had gotten chosen to join either with Steve Lysette or with Kim Ballo. Is it Ballo? I guess it's pronounced Ballo. Please don't kill me. I don't want to pronounce these names wrong. I'm trying not to. So anyway. Yeah. Anyway. Most of the questions were pretty easy. Some of them, even I got wrong. It's like, do I remember this? But yeah. But the big problem with this was it wasn't the contestants or anything like that. It was the announcer, Naomi Kyle, and she was really messing up on the questions. I mean, she was trying to answer the questions with the wrong answers, and at some point she was like, she wasn't even giving the right answers when both teams got them wrong, and the crowd was just screaming at her, and I mean, it was ridiculous. And she couldn't even pronounce Echidna right. She's like, I know. I can't remember how she was trying to pronounce it, but pretty much everyone was kind of screaming at her. It's like, Echidna! Echidna! So, yeah, I really hope Sega doesn't invite her for next year because she really botched that one. And I mean, really, really botched that one. So, yeah. She may look good, but she's definitely not that involved to be a Sonic fan announcer. So yeah, find someone who's an actual fan who's not going to botch this, please. No, I'm kidding. Yeah. Anyway, the final part of the night was the announcements, and at first I was a little skeptical of announcements because they started giving the announcements that they had already given at Summer of Sonic in Brighton, and it was the night's trailer for All Stars Racing Transformed, and I'm like, we know this already. Why are you telling us stuff we already know? I mean, yeah, okay, fine. Maybe not everyone knows about it. That's fine. You can show it. That's fine. I think Lynn Triplet, aka Imagine I, kind of popped on there afterwards. I thought that was cool. I really wanted to go up and say hi to her, but I was still hurt, and I was sitting upstairs. There was no way I was going to wade through that crowd just to try to get her attention. Oh well, maybe another time. Though I know it's probably going to be funny if it was Sven that was sitting up there on stage. Hi, Sven! Anyway, the next announcement was for Sonic Adventure 2 for the Xbox 360 and other systems like PS3 and I forgot what else was announced for what system. But people pretty much kind of knew this already, but that's because it got leaked, so Sega kind of made fun of the fact that it was leaked. The best secret never told. But yeah, it was like, okay, come on Sega, come on, give us something really good, give us something we really haven't heard before, that you haven't told us before now, that we haven't already heard. And they did. Next thing we know, we got Rich Moore, the director of the upcoming Disney movie Wreck-It Ralph, pop up on stage, and it was like, what? And he popped on the stage, and it was awesome because he actually showed us clips. Well, we saw the clip of Eggman being in the in Wreck-It Ralph, but the next clip he showed us, I thought was the most awesome. They actually showed the clip of Sonic in the movie, and he was actually given a public service announcement talking about how if a video game character goes into another video game and dies, he will not regenerate. And and I thought, oh, he's giving a plot point. Because if you've seen the trailer, you realize that the main character, Wreck-It Ralph, starts game hopping. So you keep this in mind, and then you keep in mind what Sonic says, and it's like, he gave a plot point. Awesome! So, yeah, I thought, even though it was a small cameo, it was an important cameo. So, yay! I want to see this movie so bad now. It's gonna be awesome. So you think that would be it, but apparently Steve Lysett comes on stage with Rich Moore, and they actually talk about, well, you know, Sonic's in your movie. What we're going to do about Ralph? How about this? And the trailer starts playing, and they show Wreck-It Ralph in All-Stars Racing Transform, and I was like, holy crap! Now I want to play this game more than ever! Because I'm sorry, but I dig crossovers. I love crossovers. I'm a sucker for crossovers. So, yes, seeing that, it was like, yay! Yay! So, can't wait to see the movie. Can't wait to play the game. And some people were even joking, hey, both of these things come out in November. Maybe they come out the same day. I doubt it, but you know, it's a lovely thought. It's a lovely thought. I can't wait for both. We're gonna be bankrupt by that time, I bet. And of course, you know, as I'm making this, they announced a special bonus stuff for All Stars Racing Transform View pre-order, so I can't wait. So, yeah. So, it was awesome. It was great. It was awesome. It was better than last year. Sega, keep on improving. I hope you take some of my advice to heart, because I know I sent you guys a copy of my assessment. And I can't wait for next year. We're going to rock next year. We're going to help. Hopefully we can help for next year. Just, you know, help. Let us in. Let us in. Let us do something. Please. Please, 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 please. But, okay, I'm done. Okay, bye.